Okay, so you've kept your cool, followed your realtor's guidance, and your offer has been accepted. It's very exciting, but the journey's not over yet. Here's all the next steps until the home is officially yours. The first thing your agent will do is open up escrow and title. Escrow is a safety net that protects the buyer, the seller, and the agents throughout the transaction. They're like Switzerland. They don't represent the buyer, the seller, or the agents. They're a neutral third party that makes sure that everything everyone agrees to in the contract actually happens as it's supposed to. The escrow officer starts by checking the home's title for any issues. They make sure that the seller actually owns the home and can legally sell it to you. They hold your initial deposit, also known as the earnest money deposit, in their trust account. They make sure there aren't any liens on the property as well. They make sure everyone is doing what they're supposed to do, like inspections, disclosures, etc., and more, according to the purchase agreement. As you get closer to owning your new home, the escrow officer coordinates with your lender to prepare closing documents and making sure all financial figures are accurate and all terms of the sale of the contract are reflected and correct for both buyer and seller. In essence, escrow is there to ensure that everyone holds up their end of the deal, all agreements are honored, and the transition of property ownership is smooth and secure. It's a critical step in the home buying process, ensuring that when you get the keys, the home is rightfully and legally yours. While you're doing all of this, you're getting your home inspections done. You want a professional inspector to check out everything in the home, from the roof, foundation, electrical, plumbing, termites, and more. Your agent can tell you what inspections should be done and what's not necessary. A good agent will always recommend that home and termite inspections be done by licensed inspectors. If they find something that might be a concern, they may advise you to have a specialist look further into it. As a local expert, your realtor should also be aware of other issues based on their past experience with other homes in the area. While you're busy with the inspections, the seller will be filling out the disclosures they're required to fill out. Think of it like the seller telling you, here's what you need to know about this home before you decide to buy it. It's all about honesty and transparency. Every state is different in what they require, but disclosures can include things like a death in the property, previous repairs and renovations, neighborhood nuances like heavy traffic or loud noises, whether there are train tracks close by, or even airplanes flying overhead. There are also other types of disclosures that the seller most likely wouldn't know about. For example, the natural hazards disclosures, homeowners association disclosures such as HOA documents, governmental disclosures, or fire hazards. For buyers, these disclosures are super important because they give you a heads up about what to expect with the house. It might be small things like a leaky faucet or bigger issues like an old roof that needs replacing. Having these things disclosed helps make any informed decisions about buying the home and might even give you some negotiating power. And for sellers, being open and honest in these disclosures helps ensure that the sale goes smoothly with fewer problems or disputes later on. Also, during this time, a professional appraiser, who is a neutral third party, evaluates the value of the home you're about to purchase. It's not just about numbers, it's about confirming for the bank that the home is worth the loan they're giving you. The value of the home must be equal to or less than the loan plus your down payment. If it isn't, the bank won't finance it. If that happens, you may have options like putting more money into your down payment. This is something your lender and agent can advise you as we go on. By the way, during this period, your lender may ask you for even more information than you've already given them. They may ask for employment verifications or letters explaining where the cash for your down payment came from. They may also ask for more tax returns. Don't panic or get irritated. They need these things to make sure the lender gives final approval and gets the funds into escrow with no delay. This is Tracie Wong, and let's make your real estate dreams a reality.